I think my joints felt better. I sometimes get pain in my hands because I type a lot. I think in general, I felt better. I don't know, just a little bit more ease. I exercise a lot, so maybe just better recovery, from exercise or using my hands from typing.
Hey, Susan, thanks for coming to spend some time with me today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I look forward to chatting with you. So can you start off just by telling us a little bit about how you were feeling prior to coming to QHS?
It's been I think it's been a little over a year that I've used the device, and instantly I felt a shift initially, more so than I do at this point. I just felt the shift of like calmer, less anxious, better quality sleep. Just in general, I just felt like my body was working better, and I felt just more calm and at ease than typical.
Nice. Well, that helps get more stuff done when we're not like stuck in our head too much,
Yeah, true.
So you had your device a year ago, and did you notice anything like with more energy, less pain, better skin? I hear a lot about that from other members.
Yeah, again, it feels like my biggest changes were initially where I don't know if I notice it so much like day to day, but I think my joints felt better. I sometimes get pain in my hands because I type a lot. Um, I think in general, I felt better. A little, I mean, just I don't know, just a little bit more ease. I exercise a lot, so maybe just better recovery, from exercise or using my hands from typing.
Yeah, I've noticed the better recovery from exercise. Thanks for mentioning that. I
Yeah,
forgot.
yeah. I think that's part of it because if I'm out hitting tennis balls or if I'm skiing all day, then I feel like I'm really um I think it's helping with that because it's a lot of energy. And
Yeah,
and then to recover from that is another part of the process. So yeah.
right. Oh, that's good to know. And then pretty soon we get the opportunity to go into the Q arc. And what level are you? Are you an early adopter? Do you know which one you were?
I think I'm the flagship. I'm right after early adopter.
Okay, so that's going to be coming up before you know it.
Okay.
The admin team's supposed to go in first week of August, and then, it will trickle down. So
Okay.
the cool thing is you'll have a healthy 30-year-old body and wisdom and, experience on how to apply it to life. What excites you about that?
It's kind of mind-blowing actually, to be honest. It's not something that I'm not even sure if I can really comprehend it. I'm excited, but it's kind of like, wow, I don't know. It's hard to imagine. So
Well, what lights you up? What things are like on your bucket list that you feel like you didn't do that you can now move into? It's going to be a huge change.
I think for me, and I think for me, it's just having more vitality. It's having more just better. I think better focus, maybe maybe memory, maybe just less joint pain, um, better skin, hair, nails. I mean, stuff, of course, right? That
Oh, yeah.
that's the exterior. More personal, but digestion issues, maybe that would help, and food allergies and sensitivities, maybe that will help. Um, that those types of things that kind of, that are part of my health would maybe just be things I don't have to think about anymore. And so
Yeah.
I think that would be exciting. And it's kind of hard to imagine that this is what all it would do, but how I would feel. But I think for me, it's more about, I think in this whole thing, it's more almost about the feeling and the mental state of it, almost more so than the physical in some ways. I'm kind of really curious about how that would just kind of like, make you feel like you hit the reset button, so to speak. We'll see. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's going to do a lot more than I think we can even imagine, with the physical is going to be obvious, but I think there's going to be a lot of internal, emotional, spiritual component to it. At least
mhm,
that's what I feel that is going to
mhm,
be part of the experience,
mhm.
you know?
Yeah, that's kind of interesting to feel like, and being in my 50s, 50, 56, doesn't seems like a strange number, but it doesn't seem right. But being, it's like a whole half of a lifetime ago, right? Practically. So that's hard to it's kind of mind-boggling.
I know. It's
So
cool. I love it. Is there anything else that you want to add?
um I'm curious where the locations would be, or what part of the country or the world that I might be going to, or what would happen there. I mean, and how long it would take, several days, a couple days, what the time period is.
I would really recommend jumping on the Friday calls if you can at 2 o'clock, because Dr. Alfredo is often there and he answers all those types of questions, but it's about an hour and a half that you're in the actual bed. And the
Okay.
first center will be in, it's already like underway in Salt Lake City.
Mhm.
And then I think the second one will be in Texas, and they will start just slowly popping up everywhere.
Probably the other thing is, I mean, I expect to have some aging at this stage in life, but one of my other feelings about skin is, the softness of it, the moisture level, uh, the menopause moisture levels that we know like change. I'm looking forward to having that back, and I won't graphically explain, but I think we all know what that's like, when you
Oh yeah, I've
menopause, well,
already thought about that.
which is not fun, not desirable. And then, I mean, just for me, I think I know I'm somehow sensitive to, I don't know, certain foods, environmental stuff. Maybe there's something in my home, and I just feel a little congested or certainly puffy, and that's probably one of my number one side effects. I'm like that visually, and it's just I don't know what it is. I wish I could. I don't think it's a huge problem. I mean, I'm still, probably operating pretty well. Uh, but it's an annoyance. It's an annoyance to have some kind of allergies always. I don't know if it's the air, something's always getting me, where
Hmm.
I just feel like I mean, I can't tell in my voice, but I just feel like I've got some kind of allergy sensitivity going on. So that would be great if my
Have
body
you done a cleanse lately?
um I haven't. Maybe I'm due for that. I mean, I haven't really done anything like that.
I should do a video on a cleanse.
Yeah.
I do lots and lots and lots of videos, but I should do one on a cleanse so that people can see, because I'm going to do one starting Monday. And so then they can see what I would do and why I incorporate each thing. So
Mhm.
then they can just pick and choose what they want to try
Sure,
out.
sure. I mean, in general, I think I mean, I eat fairly well, but there's always room for improvement. And I feel like if I also know that if my health is better, then whatever's bugging me, is going to it's just not going to bug me as much, because our bodies work better. So that'd be great if that changes. Or well, that's great,
Oh,
Tracy.
okay.
Yeah,
Well, thank you, Susan, for coming and hanging out with me today. And I look forward to having you back for part 2, post
sounds
Q
good.
arc.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. Have a
Okay.
beautiful day.
You too.
Thank you for making this QHS project fly. This valorous admin team, thank you. The Key community welcomes you. Thank you for making your home QHS healthy and happy. Thank you for helping us place QH centers all around the world. Together, hand in hand, we make miracles happen. quantumhealingsystems.org. Thank you.